What's up YouTube? It's your girl Megan. I'm back with another video. Today's video, I want to talk to you guys about core badges. I'm going to explain to you guys exactly what core badges are, how you can get them, the do's and don'ts when it comes down to you coring your badges, and some of the best ways for you to get your core badges. So let's get right into it. So first things first, what are they? Your core badges give you 4 unique badge slots, 1 per each attribute category. That's 1 for finishing, shooting, playmaking, and defense. So once you core a badge, it's pretty much like you're equipping a badge that doesn't count towards your original badge points. Basically, you get those badge points back. Alright, so what I mean by that is that if you just take a look at my screen right here, you see I have actually 3 tier 3 badges equipped all on Hall of Fame. Now I was able to do this because I cored one of my tier 3 badges. Alright, so I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by that. You see I have my anchor badge on Hall of Fame on core. Now once I uncore it, it's going to automatically unequip the badge as well. Because technically, without me having a core badge equipped, I have already used my 33 defensive badge points. Now this is what I mean by you get those badge points back. I can also core my rebound chaser on Hall of Fame as well. So I'm going to core that. Bam, and as you can see at the top, it just popped up. I have 8 badge points available. I got all of my 8 badge points back from my Hall of Fame rebound chaser because I cored it, and that's how I am able to equip Hall of Fame anchor as well. So that's pretty much how the core badges work, and just a demonstration of a way how you can try to use the core badge system in your advantage to equip as many tier 3 badges as possible if you have enough badge points. With that being said, now in order to even core a badge, you have to pay attention to these core badge challenges. Like if you click on a badge, you have a core badge challenge at each level of the badge that you have. Like you can core any badge. It doesn't matter if it's a tier 1, a tier 2, or a tier 3. I highly suggest you coring your tier 3 badges at the highest level though, because those are the badges you'll get the most amount of badge points back. As you can see in my tier 3 Hall of Fame anchor, that's 8 badge points, and since I core it, it's 8 badge points back. You want to try to get it like that, so you can try to get as many badge points as possible back to you so you can equip another badge. But like I was saying, each badge has a core badge challenge. So now for these core badge challenges, you only can get progress towards that badge if you have that badge equipped. So for example, I'm not going to get no progress for the challenger badge if I don't have the challenger badges equipped. I'm only going to get progress for the badges that I actually have equipped, and it's basically as many times as you can make that badge pop up on your screen. As many times as you're actually using that badge and get it to pop up, that's how 2K tracks your progress towards getting a badge on core. And also when you're working towards coring your badges, I highly recommend that you already equip the badge on the highest level possible. If you can get a badge on Hall of Fame, don't core it until you have completed the Hall of Fame core badge challenge. And I say that because once you equip a badge, once you core a badge at a lower tier, you're no longer going to get progress for it at a higher tier. So my box out beast, I don't have this completed for Hall of Fame yet, but I have it completed for gold. Okay, so if I was to core my box out beast on gold, if I was to core my box out beast on gold, I will not get any more progress for me to even core it on Hall of Fame. You get what I'm saying? Because in order for you to core it on Hall of Fame or get any progress for it to be cored on Hall of Fame, that badge has to actually be equipped on Hall of Fame. Now that works, that's for any badge level. You're not going to get any progress towards your core badge at a higher level if you already have it cored at a lower tier. Same for if I cored it silver and I was trying to get it on gold. I'm not going to get any progress for it being on gold because I only have it equipped on silver. And it works like that with each badge and each tier, everything. That's just how it works. So make sure when you're working on coring your badges, you have that badge at the highest level possible already so you can continue to get progress towards it when you're trying to core it. Another thing I want to mention, when you're making your builds, may have to remember you got to do a little math when you're making your builds, especially when it comes down to your badge points, because you can't even equip a tier 3 badge unless you have at least 15 badge points in a category, and that will give you a bronze tier 3 badge, because bronze tier 3s cost 5 badge points, and then you know your silver tier 3s cost 6. 7 is for gold and 8 is for Hall of Fame. So you guys do the math. If you want to be able to equip a Hall of Fame tier 3 badge, you need to have at least 18 badge points in that particular category, and then if you grind that badge out and core it in the tier 3, you'll be able to equip 2 Hall of Fame tier 3 badges. That's basically how it works. But as you guys can see, I have 3 out of my 4. I have 3 badges out of 4 categories already cored. Right now, I'm currently working on trying to core. Right now, I'm working on trying to get my fast twitch on gold on core. I already can core it at silver, but like I said earlier, if I was to core this right now on silver, I wouldn't be getting any more gold badge progression to core it on gold. And I want it on gold on core so I can get 7 badge points back instead of just 6. So that's how that works. But once I can get it core on gold, then I could just put on, you know, my gold masher or my gold rise up, and then I'll be good to go. But that's basically how the core badges work. Another thing that I will mention is don't feel too pressured to just only core your tier 3 badges. Like, think of it as a progression. Like, when you're working on trying to get enough badge points to get your tier 3s, by all means, core something in tier 2 or tier 1. Or if you can't even, like, you know, in my playmaking, I can't even equip a tier 3 badge at all because I only have 7 potential playmaking badges. So what I did, I cored my vice grip, and that gave me 5 badge points back, and I was able to equip a couple other badges and stuff like that. But that's just pretty much how it works. But just keep those things in mind when you're making your builds and you're grinding your badges. The last thing I want to talk to you guys about is exactly the best way to grind core badges. Now, you can get progression towards your core badges in any online game mode that you play, whether it's park, you're playing at the theater, pro-am, or rec, and you can even get core badge progression playing on the side courts around the city, like if you play at the J. Cole court, or those games that you playing with J. Cole or Tyler Hero and stuff like that, or Devin Booker. Those games on those side courts count as well for your core badge progression, and it'll actually help you guys out to get your core badges a lot faster, especially if you're trying to work on like a shooting badge or a finishing badge or something like that, because those are just like park games and it's up against bots and AI, so the games are very, very easy. You can just play them back-to-back games. And also another very, very good way to get your core badges, you probably don't want to hear it, but it is my career. I get it, my career is boring, but it is a very good way for you to get your core badges. The sweet spot and difficulty to play on in my career is all-star. It's going to give you a good amount of badge progression towards your core badges, and the difficulty isn't hard at all, so you'll be able to knock down all your shots or whatever you're trying to work on. All-star difficulty, 12-minute quarters in my career will get you right for your core badges. If you just want to grind some badges out, I promise you, that's how I was able to get some of my core badges on both of my builds. So those are some things that you just want to look out for. But that is pretty much it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like, comment down below, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and don't forget to hit that notifications bell.